Hi, my name is John Gosman and shalom to you. The world currently is dealing with what they call a flu with the name Corona. We're not sure whether they're telling us the truth or not. But when we start looking into the fact they call it a flu, we have to compare the so-called coronavirus to a flu. And when we do that, we find that this virus is definitely not doing what a normal common flu does. So when you look at these facts, you could make up your own mind and see whether you've been lied to or not. So let's look at the facts that they have given us and compare it to the true facts. The first thing that we see is that there is a significant difference between the very high risk of 5 and especially those younger than 2. That is top on the list in terms of dying because of a common flu. But yet, according to this so-called coronavirus flu, there's no one under the age of 18 next time. This is not a common flu. If we look at the second highest risk, we're now looking at adults 65 and older. But that only makes the 6th highest risk of people dying because of this so-called common flu. Thirdly, pregnant women are at a very high risk because of the common flu. But yet, we don't find many, if any, deaths of pregnant women because of this coronavirus. And with regards to the 4th highest risk of fatalities for a common flu, we find that with the coronavirus, heart disease is number 1 and respiratory disease is number 3. With the 5th highest risk of the common flu, we find that diabetes is number 2 and cancer number 5 with the coronavirus. Trying to prove that this coronavirus is a common flu is impossible. The statistics is all over the place. The flu virus stats has been around for decades. It's a solid basis of facts. And if you're going to call something else a common flu, then they don't have to be exactly the same, but they need to be pretty close to the same. But what do we find with the coronavirus? Is you can't make sense of it at all. The facts just don't line up at all. What is significant about this coronavirus is that it's definitely targeting the elderly and the sickly. And it's definitely not targeting children. Not even children under the age of 18. There's a big difference between a high risk of under the age of 5 and not having any deaths that is expected amongst the young. You don't even have them under the age of 18. So based on these facts, we're not dealing with a common flu. I believe it's a bioweapon that is specifically targeting the elderly and the sickly, and is excluding young children. Don't believe the authorities. they are lying to you. I'm going to keep track of these so-called facts and give it to you in a way that the authorities are not giving it to you. What's happening in the world today was by intelligent design with a specific target. In fact, about 3 or 4 targets countrywide. And that I prove in my other videos. So if you are 50 and older, diabetic, heart problem, you have been targeted. Shalom.